Over the last year and a half, there have been many issues regarding payroll. And these issues directly affect the men and women who work diligently for all of us in this county. Some of these men and women are literally risking their life. And when they cannot depend on their paycheck being paid timely, accurately, properly, that's a real problem. We have, on the 10th of February, I sent out an email just asking county employees to let us know, my office, let me know what type of issues that they faced. In a very short amount of time, we received over 80 emails from employees with wide-ranging issues. We have roughly 110 full-time employees that didn't have any federal withholdings for one of the first 3 pay periods in 2022. We had over 230 juror checks that were issued erroneously on another county's bank account. We have over 600 employees that have been over or underpaid. We have had a payroll. We missed a direct deposit date. We've dispersed funds from the wrong account. We have ongoing W-4 issues where the W-4s employees are not having any taxes taken out of their checks for up to 18 pay periods. That now requires these employees to try to figure out how they're going to come up with the money to satisfy their federal tax obligation. We have W-2s that were issued incorrectly, numerous W-2s. We have employees that have received an email that their W-2s were ready, but once the employee went to look at the W-2, the numbers didn't even match their final paycheck for the year. We have a claim that the overtime is paid improperly and that we're in violation of the Department of Labor, which the county attorney's office is certain is just not true. When we discussed publicly the idea of moving payroll to ADP, that was met with resistance and a letter coming from the Treasurers Association saying basically kind of threatening the county of you really don't want to do that action, even though the treasurer herself had brought up that in a Facebook post that it would be a good idea to consider outsourcing payroll to ADP or Paychex. Anytime these issues are brought up, it's always budget's fault or risk management or the HR or the auditor or Tyler Technology or Infor or IT. That's just not the case. So many of these issues, if better checks and balances were in place, our employees could have much more integrity with their paycheck and the timeliness and accuracy of it. There are numerous employees in the Sheriff's Department that their certification pay and longevity pay has either been missing or incorrectly entered. We have many employees that were either paid double or triple the amount of their salary or underpaid more times than ever should have happened. We have employees that are paid by 2 different divisions, and we can't seem to get their paycheck to be correct. We've had issues with deductions. We've had issues with some of our contract services, leave balance issues, and we have just a stack of emails just from 1 month of people that have had issues regarding their paycheck that have never happened before. And All this information, we're going to run it through the county attorney's office to make sure it's all publicly available, so everybody will have access to any of it that they want. It's correspondence that has come out of the treasurer's office regarding some of these issues and errors. The action that the court is looking at is not done on some sort of a whim or because we're upset or mad about something that happened. This is happening because our employees deserve to be paid on time and accurately, and their W-2s should be correct.